She never comes down. She prefers to look over all of us from that watchtower of hers.
Weird approach to leadership.
Well, I mean, she gets results, but leadership? No. 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 The only reason she'd come down here would be if the stock crashed, and then it would be to yell at us and hand out termination notices.
So if I ever see her here, I should make myself disappear.
As fast as you can.
Thanks. Hello and welcome. Please, have a seat. So, Mr. and Mrs. Price, I believe. I see you want to expand on your loan to buy a house in the Hamptons.
Yes, my practice is really starting to take off.
Yes, he has a lot of celebrity clients, very high-end.
Well, good for you, Mr. Price. I can see here that you already have 3 properties here in Manhattan.
Wait, what? 3 properties? Well, what's the 3rd one?
Honey.
Well, you never said we had another apartment here.
Oh.
Oh, you are not seeing that slut Olga again, are you?
That must be a mistake. We only have 2 properties. Is it important?
No, not really. I just wanted to mention it. You see, I just need to know that if we are going to give you a loan, we just want to make sure that you have the sufficient equity and, well, Manhattan real estate has a very high value.
You are seeing that bitch again.
I knew it!
So, is there a problem?
Oh, no, not at all. I just needed your confirmation. I will start the process and email you a basic contract. Simply sign it and send it back.
I don't want the house anymore.
Honey, there is nothing to worry about. I haven't seen Olga.
Oh, I can see when you're lying. You are just buying this house out of guilt.
We'll talk about this later. Thank you for your help. Have a nice day.
You too. Oh, and lovely to meet you, Mrs. Price.
Olga. I fucking hate her.
Not here, honey. We'll talk about this when we get home.
Them down. Yes! Look! The stock is rising by the second. Don't hesitate! I want that money! Got it? Got it? Got it? Good! Who's got the Anderson profile? I need info now! I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, it's lovely. I actually worked with Athena about 10 years ago. That was before she came to Milton Fitzpatrick. I almost didn't recognize her. She's changed a lot.
What was she like back then? She's pretty intense these days.
Very ambitious. I was green back then, fresh out of school. I remember one time we'd been in a meeting with the managing director who expressed unhappiness with the fiscal turnover. He started yelling at us for not performing to spec. Athena was our team leader, and she just stood there, absorbing everything from this guy who was literally foaming at the mouth. Then she calmly pulled out a big document and read from it. It was a report showing every mistake or lapse in judgment the director had been responsible for the past 2 years. She'd been collecting them for a rainy day, she said. Passed the document onto the board, and 2 weeks later, she had his job.
Jesus.
Yeah, tough lady.
Thank you. I'll check it out.
I'm very prone to blisters when I'm out in the sun. It's a rare skin disease.
Well, then I would suggest you simply stay in the shade, but I promise you the sun is not as strong here as it seems.
My cat also had a rare skin disease.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But seriously, I wouldn't worry. Just use plenty of suntan.
I never married. Somehow all I did was focus on the money and my sick cat, Pims. We both hated the sunlight.
But your skin looks fine. I don't think you need to worry.
I had an assistant, Karen, the little bitch. She had one simple job: to rub ointments into Pims's boiled, infested body. But lovingly, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have no opinion about
Pims was my love. And that stupid Karen suggested that I put her down. Isn't that disgraceful?
Well, if our cat was sick...
So I had her put down. Karen, I mean. Pims lived another 6 years in excruciating pain, but she only existed to make me happy. As all do.
Well, I suggest you stay in the shade. Don't want you getting all, irritable.
Thank you for your help. Will do. Oh, I think it's 5 o'clock somewhere on the planet. Cocktail hour. Have a lovely day.
You too.